What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a look at some Digimon TCG news. There's been a few news stories that have come out over the past few days that we need to be taking a little bit of a look at. So let's take a little bit of a look at them now, including a really weird story which I was not expecting. You see, the official Digimon Facebook has gone and actually announced and revealed Gift Box 2022, Gift Box 02. And the reason why this is so weird is because Draconic Raw EX03 has not actually been officially revealed in English. It's only just been officially revealed over in Japan. We've only just seen EX2 officially revealed in English. So the idea that they're kind of showing us this product before they've actually announced this set is a little bit weird. It's not generally the way Digimon tend to do stuff, but I have absolutely no problem. Of course, one thing that is really worth bearing in mind here, our products are a little bit different. Japan's not going to get this gift box probably, but our sets are at this stage honestly pretty predictable. We get the same sets that Japan gets. The exact same rarity breakdown, same name, same pretty much everything. So it's really not that big a deal. Sure, they've not actually revealed and announced a set yet, and that is a little bit weird, but actually, we know what's actually going to be in the set. We know what it's going to look like, so it's not such a big deal. Now, for what it's worth, they have officially told us that it is coming in November, and it will be available in Walmart and Target over in the US. And it says for people outside the US, contact your local game store. So it seems like local game stores in the US won't be getting this. And there is a real kind of double-edged sword here. Because on the one hand, this is good for the Digimon TCG. Because regardless of how you feel about buying from big box stores, etc., and I've long been a proponent of you should buy from your local game store wherever possible, having this, exclusive product in big box stores encourages them to carry the game, which means that random non-fans are far more likely to buy the game, which is really good for marketing, for growing the game, and for the long-term health of the game. Random people that used to play Digimon as a kid probably aren't going to wander into your local game store and buy a product like this, but they might see it in Walmart and pick it up. Now, the other side of it is, it's kind of harsh for local game stores, who are clearly, the lifeblood of the community and the game, so it's really mean that over in the US, they're not going to be able to get this. It seems like it's only going to be Walmart and Target, and I understand the frustration some of you feel, especially if you are a local game store owner, and I get that entirely. All I can tell you is, it's not quite as cut and dry as you might think. Yes, it is disappointing you won't get it in local game stores, at least it seems that way, and I understand that completely. But on the other hand, it is important to have stuff like this in big box stores because actually that's where non-fans are going to find out about the game. And if we want this game to last a long time, we want it to be successful, actually having it in places like Target and Walmart and having non-fans having easier access to it, that is a very good thing. Plus, if Walmart and Target have exclusive access to this, they're more likely to stock booster boxes, and like I say, in the long run, this is good for the game, though I understand the frustration. If you're outside the US, this is just going to be something you get at your local game store. Now, we do have a nice look at the English booster pack here, and we have got confirmed contents, that is to say, 5 booster packs, which is actually one more than we generally were expecting, which we were expecting 4. One of 4 alternate art promo cards at random, including promo 16 Diaboromon, and one of 4 character and gameplay marker acrylic stands. Now, in terms of the stands, we've been shown one which is Agumon and Gabumon. We have no idea what the other 3 are, and there's no point even trying to guess. You can see from the front of the box that you've got markers there for higher and lower power, and it looks like there's one there for Blitz and a couple of others. So they're basically just markers to help keep you track of the game state, and that's really nice and really awesome and lovely, and yay! We don't know what the others are. Now, in terms of the promo cards, this is something where I made what seemed like a sensible prediction, and I was wrong. Because you see, when we had Gift Box 1, the promo card was the War Greymon, which is exactly the same promo as was in boxes of EX1. And this is, of course, an EX1 product. For the Adventure Box, that is the EX2 product, there are two possible promo cards, and they are the Imperial Dramon and Mastermon from the starter decks, which are the promo cards for EX2, the box toppers. So it was a very sensible prediction that the promos for this would be the box toppers for EX3, because that had happened the first two times. Although I did also say that trying to actually spot a trend with only 2 data points is not particularly trustworthy, and that's what's happened here. Because of course we know what the box topper promos are going to be for EX3. We know there's going to be 6 normal ones, and then there's going to be a special super rare one with a much lower pull rate. I assumed it was just going to be the 6, not the one with a super low pull rate. We now know that that's not the case. And we now know for certain that's not the case, because there's only 4 possible promos here, not 6. And one of them is the Diaboromon, and that's not one of the box toppers for EX3. So although that was a sensible prediction and it's something I could absolutely see happening, it turns out that's not what's going on here. That's not the deal. Never mind. We tried. Like I say, it was a sensible prediction. It's something I could absolutely see coming. Just turned out that this time it's not true. The Diaboromon, for what it's worth, was one of the earlier promos. It was promo 19. It's a very good card. It's a card that a lot of people like. It's a card that's seen a bunch of play. It was also a rare example of a hard-to-get promo. It was also promo 16, not 19. Sorry about that. That was a bit silly. This was one that was... Now, it was actually given out at Digimon Fest, which was awesome. But it was initially just in that pack, which you had to go and get at your local game store, and it was an exclusive promo, and it was awkward. And Digimon doesn't do many exclusive promos at tournaments. They tend to be alternate art. This is one of the rare exceptions, and it was an awkward-to-get card. You get security attack +1 for each Diaboromon you have in play, including tokens. And like I say, there was a reprint at Digifest. There's now another reprint coming in here. And this just backs up what I've said multiple times before. Bandai are doing really, really well at the moment, making sure that these promos that are awkward to get are re-released in other ways. As for the other 3 promos, maybe they're going to be from the same pack as the Diaboromon was. Maybe it's going to be kind of a, hey, these are 4 promos that you guys want to get your hands on a bit more, and it's going to be cherry-picked from a bunch of different places. I don't know, is the honest answer. But shout out to Bandai once again for going, hey, there's this promo that people want more of, and we've not made it as available as we could have done. Let's just make it available again. Frankly, this looks awesome. Now, we do have a tiny little update, and I have very little to add here, but they've gone and updated the look of the Japanese booster pack over on the official website, and it's different. Now, what's really weird here is, now they've officially gone and revealed Gift Box 2022, and as a side note, and this is purely a prediction, I have no insider information, I would expect that there's a chance this actually got revealed earlier than planned, because some stores went and put it up for pre-order, so the cat was out the bag, and, general business thing. I taught business for many years, I know business quite a bit. If somebody accidentally reveals the thing that you were planning to reveal later, you do often move it up, because it's been revealed anyway, you might as well try and get on it. But what's weird is that the English version looks like the old Japanese pack, and the old Japanese pack has turned into the new Japanese pack, which is basically the same, but there's 3 little windows at the top featuring 3 of those smaller Digimon, which is weird, honestly. And I don't really have very much to add to this. It's just really weird actually seeing this here, that they've actually, firstly, that they've changed the design, that's a bit weird, but then secondly, that they've gone and not changed the design, they've just released it in English as the old design. It's a little bit weird, frankly, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit weird. Hey-ho. And then we need to finish off today having a look at Tamer Party Volume 5. It's going to be available in June 2022. that is this month of course, for stores that are hosting these Tamer Party events, and there are going to be free promo cards that can be gotten. Now remember, Tamer Party events are not designed to be hyper-competitive events. They're not qualifying you for anything. They allow new players to learn all elements of the game from experienced tamers joining the fun of the Digimon card game. And you receive exclusive prizes for participating in a demonstration or game. And there are free promos that are potentially available, and they are alternate arts of Blossomon, Kotamon, and Eosmon. And I'm still a little bit sad that Eosmon never really became a deck. And I'm not saying it's absolute garbage, and I'm not saying I haven't seen winning deck lists of it. I have. But I'm also saying that that looked like a really fun deck that, you know, it's become a very niche side deck. It's fine, but I don't think anyone's really arguing that it's good, which makes me a little bit sad. On play, you can play a white Tamer with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying. Then your opponent can play a Tamer from their hand without paying. As an inheritable skill when attacking, you can play a white Tamer with a play cost of 4 or less without paying. I don't believe at this stage we've even seen any Tamers that are above 4. Kotamon, when you play, you reveal 5 cards on the top of your deck and add 2 yellow Digimon with Warrior and or Holy Warrior to your hand. It's a skill we see all the time in a million different ways. It sees a huge amount of play, but Kotamon doesn't, because this kind of deck has not been good enough. But we see a million different Digimon with very similar skills seeing play, so we could absolutely in the future. For me, I love Blossomon, Digisorption -3, a level 5 that could potentially Digivolve for nothing. Yeah. Love it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely love it. So there we go. That's what you need to know. The Gift Box 2022 is official and real. And we've also now got a nice little look at the Tamer Volume 5, or Tamer Party Volume 5, with some lovely alternate arts. But now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how excited you are. Give me your predictions for the other promos. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.